Hi, my name is Catheryn Niehoff, and I am running for senior class treasurer. A specific innovative initiative I would use around the school to ensure a better experience at Heights would be either doing mini Shark Tank or providing varying prices for school events. Mini Shark Tank would offer clubs around the school to write short papers or make small videos about propositions and things they need for the function to survive, like art supplies or sports equipment. Student council and me as the senior treasurer, along with other school administrators, would watch these videos or read these papers and decide which group or club to support at the moment and give them the money needed to make these things happen. This would give the student groups and peers in our school voices and would also fuel Arlington Heights functions as a whole. It would also support extracurriculars. To measure the success of this, we could use a bulletin board to show each group that was accepted to persuade other groups to follow. Then this would therefore spread the success and the voices heard. And then you could measure the success by seeing the work and success of the extracurricular group as their own being. And the success of these would probably skyrocket due to the financial support, giving them the things that they need to thrive. Although as student council treasurer and senior treasurer, I can't really have any say in the money. This is why we would have school administration, and we could read these papers or watch these videos and choose which one to support or which few to support, and then give them to the new principal or other administrators around the school that would actually have the power to do this. Along with this, providing varying prices for school events such as homecoming, prom, or football games would allow people that have less money or students that are more poor and don't have the opportunity to go to these events to have a say and allow them to be more present in the school functions and events. And this would lead to an increase in school spirit, and you could notice the success when you see the number of students attending rising and seeing more diverse populations. A time I was faced with a disagreement in a group setting was amongst the National Art Honor Society, where I am currently in. And this was when we were setting up for the yearly art show that's done at Heights on the first floor of the A building near the end of the year. During the class period, the day before, the art students have to move all of these art projects and artworks to the first floor of the A building. And I'm in jewelry, so it goes from the basement of the B building to the first floor of the A building, and it's constant moving all of these chairs, tables, and artworks. Some students in the classes had a disagreement over who would help set up, because some students didn't want to help because it is a lot of work. And instead of getting mad and yelling at these students to help, I proposed that these students could stay in the classroom and move the artwork closer to the door to make it more effective for the students moving, to come from the A building back to the B building, grab pieces, and go back. This also created like a unity in the classroom. It made people feel that their voices were heard and not objected just because it was different than what they were originally expected to do. This also made a smooth transition between the process of setting up the A building and going down, which made the process of setting up the art competition faster and made it easier for everyone to do. Allowing ways to understand and empathize with the peers around me made me take their voices and thoughts into consideration and allowed me to properly collaborate and compromise. As the role of senior class treasurer, you have to take into consideration the abundance of different voices, backgrounds, and perspectives in order to ensure equal representation. So knowing that these voices should be both seen and heard while making decisions will allow me to represent our school better. If I were elected to be senior class treasurer, along with the mini Shark Tank process, I would also work to create a student board where 1 or 2 students from each group or class could meet up and to talk about what they need as a whole. This will allow groups and diverse student populations to be represented at Heights and give each group equal opportunity and advantages. Along with this, there could be a survey or online document that students could fill out with their complaints or the things they like that are functioning well around the school. And student council members could sift through these and find ways to better the school, which would allow all voices and give opportunities for everyone to be heard. Thank you. I'm Catheryn Niehoff again, and I'm running for senior class treasurer. Thank you.